Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. All right. 30 seconds. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'll start this off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahakadosh Rakah.
Double honor to the apostles and elders at the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the faithful elect, the hopeful elect, those slaves to be saved from the, destruction that has been declared from the beginning to happen to the place known as America, the daughter of Babylon, until all its wicked inhabitants hereof, in different parts of the globe as well, but primarily here. Those slated to be saved being none other than the Israelites, so-called blacks, aka Negroes, so-called Latinos, and Native American Indians. The men teaching the truth, the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Shah, and the men, women, and children that have turned back to their heritage and are in the faith of Yahweh Shem Shah, right? According to their works. Shalom.
Shalom.
So, tonight we're going to be going into how, pretty much the Lord, He's going to be paying America back. He's going to be, for all they ever done, but technically, we're kidnapped right now. You see what I'm saying? So that's why the title the way it is, paying with America for his children back. You see what I'm saying? Shalom, Mark. So yeah, paying with America for his children back. See what I'm saying? And it's a very interesting topic. The subtitle, The Ransom for Our Return. We couldn't fit it all in there, but it's destroying America, rulers, animals, and death. It's pretty much going to be seen to be the ransom. And pretty much, man, you should be able to see this due to America being Egypt all over again. And then pretty much rehearsing the same acts that went on in Egypt. And then it's spiritual because we got the Passover coming up, in a few months. And pretty much, we're just going to go into it. So real quick, let me get Exodus chapter 1. Let's start there real quick. Exodus in the first chapter.
Right from the top.
Yeah, you can start with Exodus 1 and jump down to 7.
This is
Exodus.
Exodus.
In fact, start at 1 and then jump to 7.
This is Exodus chapter 1, verse 1. Now these are the names of the children of Israel, which came into Egypt. Every man in his household came with Jacob. I will hop down to 7.
So it came into where?
Came into Egypt.
Read that one more time. Salaki.
Now these are the names of the children of Israel, which came into Egypt.
Yeah, they came into Egypt. Go ahead.
Every man and his household.
So this is when, we went into Egypt, ancient Egypt. Go ahead.
Every man in his household came with Jacob.
Yep. All right.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 7. And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceeding mighty.
Yeah, just like today. You see what I'm saying? They say we're the minority, but we're really not.
That's right.
They show they'll with us being a minority, we still show we're the mightiest people. You see that in the slew of the different activities that Jake likes to get into, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Everything we partake in, we dominate. So you can read that verse one more time, Papa Shah.
Exodus chapter 1, verse 7. And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly,
right,
and multiplied,
yep,
and waxed exceeding mighty. And the land was filled with them.
Yep. Go ahead. And the land's filled with us. Go ahead. Just like America. Go ahead.
Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies.
Yeah, and this lines up with Psalms, the 82nd chapter. You see what I'm saying? When they pretty much all of the nations get together and are confederate to bring us down, all for the purpose of them not being subject to us, which is what this is going into. This is all the way back then. These same things taking place now. Go ahead.
Come on, let us deal wisely with them.
With who?
With them.
Come on.
Lest they multiply.
Yep.
And it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land.
Yeah, and this lines up with today. Let me get Psalms the 82nd chapter real quick. You can jump to verse 1. Psalms 80, not 82, but 83. 83 and start at verse 1. Come on.
Psalms chapter 83, verse 1.
Come on.
Keep not thou silent, O Most High.
Come on. Oh God. Come on.
O God.
Come on.
Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God.
Yeah, the Most High. Come on.
For lo,
Yep.
thine enemies make a tumult,
Mm-hmm.
and they that hate thee
Yep.
have lifted up the head.
Come on.
And so they have taken crafty counsel
Yep.
against thy people.
Yep.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Yeah, and we're here because we're the judges of the earth. It tells us that the kings of the earth set themselves and they covered the faces of the judges thereof. And that's talking about the Israelites, because the Israelites are the judges. In our books and our own writings, we have a book called Judges. What are judges? None of the judges that was raised up when you read that book, Judges, or any other people besides the Israelite nation. So this is right now. This is current. This is not in ancient Egypt anymore. These people are doing this right now. One more time on this verse.
Psalms 83 and verse 3.
Come on.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Go ahead.
They have said, Come and let us cut them off.
And let who?
And let us cut them off
Yep.
from being a nation,
See that?
that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Keep going.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
Mm-hmm.
They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and of...
Okay, slow down, because, gotta make sure we want to go into that.
Go ahead, Carmen.
All right, go ahead and go back to where you at, brother.
Con.
Mm-hmm. Where you left off at. You can reread that. Come on.
Con. This is Exodus chapter 1 and 10. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when there fall out any war, they join also unto our enemies
So this is how they was thinking then, the Hamites. Go ahead, so-called Africans.
and fight against us,
Real so-called Africans, because we're not Africans. Go ahead.
and so get them up out of the land.
Go ahead.
Therefore, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens.
And that's what they do. They keep our people at the bottom so we can be pretty much discouraged, no self-esteem, and Kuni. They help us help our people develop Stockholm syndrome.
Feeble.
You know, if you watch the film Birth of a Nation, I believe, in the beginning they show you like the grandma. She when Nat Turner was young, his father had killed one of the heathens, and he came back to where the family was, where Jake was at, where Jacobs was at, where his family was at, and he told him he had to leave. So he ran out because he knew I was gonna try to put him to death. So he left, and then here comes Esau, the slave master, looking for him. And his grandma, she jumped on him. You see what I'm saying? It was like pretty much. I think he brought some food or something like that, but she hid it in the floor. But she forgot one. She forgot a can out, and she played it off because it had ended up rolling. You know what I'm saying, to hit his foot, because I would have gave it away that's that he was there, and to link back to the situation that happened and everything. But anyway, she ended up jumping up out of the chair. She's like, "Oh, master, please!" You see what I'm saying? Just to play it off. And those are the type of scenarios that will cause our people to have to do stuff like that. But what it ended up doing was creating a forever lasting effect. You see what I'm saying? When Esau finna get down on you, what does Jake do? You see what I'm saying? When it's possible life or death on the line, you see what I'm saying? When that outright perpetual hatred between the two so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians and the so-called white man. You see what I'm saying? That perpetual hatred that goes back to Esau and Jacob. When that's getting ready to rear his head and show itself, what does Jake do? No, master, please, please, please. That's how people do. Here it is. When it's time for us to call them out as the devils they are, our people go in that retreat mode. Those scenarios caused a damn loop in our people's head. Those times over with. We coming out of those times. You know what I'm saying? Read that verse one more time, brother.
Come. The taskmaster part before it.
Just wherever you like read.
Come. Exodus chapter 1 to 10. Come on, us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it comes to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also.
That's what you last read? That ain't what you last read.
I didn't get through. That's why I was asking where to start with. Come.
Go to the next one.
Exodus 1 and 11. Therefore, they did set over them taskmasters.
That's what you last read. That's it. Go ahead.
To afflict them.
Go ahead.
With their burdens.
See, with their burdens. Go ahead.
And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities.
Yeah, so they set over our people taskmasters. You see what I'm saying? They put our people in these conditions. And we still in these conditions. And what did it end up doing? They was doing that for psychological effect. You see what I'm saying? And physical effect. Not only to help us kill ourselves off, but to break us down mentally. Give me the scripture that say, it's in Proverbs. A wounded heart, who can bear? Real quick. Shalom, Ma. Wounded heart, who can bear? Because yeah, man, that was a psychological. Because you got to understand these things before we just jump into this. The Lord's going to do this. You got to go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 14.
Yep.
The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity.
Yeah, the spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity. You see what I'm saying? So that's what allows you to, that's what keeps you strong. So they understand that. One more time on that.
Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 14. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity.
So when you're going through hard times, if you got a strong spirit, you can get through it. And your spirit is where? It's in your mind. Come on. Come on.
It says, but a wounded spirit,
But a wounded spirit,
who can bear it?
see that? Is that what it say? Okay, you can go ahead and go back to that. What you last read, Mark.
Exodus 1 and 11. Therefore, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens. And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses.
Okay, you know, but no, I thought it was that's scary. That's like scary on point. I'm thinking that the next part said heart. But no, that's exactly it, man. You see? You can't make it up. That's just how on point it is, man. One more time on that, brother. That 18 and 14.
Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 14.
Yeah, listen to this, man.
The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity.
You see that? So they understood they needed to keep going.
But a wounded spirit,
See that?
who can bear it?
So they knew they had to break our people spiritually. So that's why when the brother read that one more time, he said, before they went into what they was going to actually do to get us up out of the land and all this other stuff, you see what I'm saying? They went on with the plan they came with, which is what again?
It says, therefore, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens. And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses. Keep it going. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew.
Yeah, so that's it. You can go ahead. You can go. What you in 14? No, you in 12. Go ahead. Come on.
And it says, and they were grieved because of the children of Israel. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor.
Come on.
And they made their lives bitter with hard bondage.
Because they pretty much it tell you in the Apocrypha, pretty much death is better than pretty much suffering. They tell you that in the Apocrypha. So they was trying to pretty much really break our people down, man. And you still see that to this day. You can go ahead and finish that. We gonna come to modern times. Come on. You just have to see this first.
And they made their lives bitter with hard bondage.
See that? Hard bondage. Go ahead.
In mortar. And in brick.
Come on.
And in all manner of service in the field.
So our people really did everything essential for that place. See that? All right. Now let me go ahead and jump to Revelation 11 and 8. And brother, you can hold Job 9 and 24.
Come
on.
This is Revelation chapter 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
We need Romans 9. Romans 9. Jump to Romans 9 and I'll give you the verse in a second. Go ahead. One more time.
Revelation chapter 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom in Egypt.
Yeah, so this is a place, it's another place that was going to be Egypt again. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, hold that and jump to Deuteronomy 28:68. Matter of fact, give me 1 and 1 real quick, and then 28:68. And then, brother, give me that Romans 9, and when you get what you get, bring it straight up. All right, brother, you give me the Romans 9 and start at 12.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
See that? I jumped to 28:68.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Mm-hmm.
It reads, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
See that? So it's proof, man. We're gonna go. This is when he's coming out of Egypt. So we back in Egypt, man. Go ahead, you finish it.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Yep, with ships.
By the way whereof
He's gonna come back to Egypt by the way of ships, man. Now was it gonna be a cruise? Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there
in Egypt, come on,
ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
See that?
For
you should be sold for what?
Unto your enemies.
Right, for what?
For bondmen.
For bondmen, come on.
And bondwomen.
And bondwomen. Enslaved men, slave women. Come on.
And no man shall buy you.
Yeah, no man shall buy you. Meaning no man shall save you. Man. See that? So we was going to go back into Egypt. I'm reading the Revelation 11:8. Go back out one more time.
This Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8. And it says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Okay, Kyle. Now, how do we know this? You see what I'm saying? To be true, we 100%. That's a miracle for dummies. You see what I'm saying? For beginners. Now, how do we 100% know that? Give me the Job real quick. Job 9:24.
Okay.
Come on.
This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
See, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked is code name for Esau, so-called white people. Go ahead.
He covereth.
Go ahead.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
And who are the judges, man? The judges are the Israelites. The judges are the Israelites. He covering them up. That's why when you go back to the Psalms 83, it's going to tell you that, man. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Real quick, give me Micah. Give me Micah 3:1. And then, brother, reread what you just read one time.
Okay.
You can read from top.
Job chapter 9 and verse 24.
Come on.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Come on.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
You got it? We're going to Micah 3:1.
All right, this is Micah chapter 3:1.
Come on.
It says, and I said, hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel.
Of the house of what?
Of the house of Israel.
Come on.
So
the men that come out of the man Israel, his descendants. Go ahead. Is it
not for you to know judgment?
Is it not for who?
Is it not for you to know judgment?
Come on.
Who hate the good.
Yeah, is it not for you to know judgment, man? So there you go. Those are judges, man. Is it that simple? Real quick, what's that? That's we got another way to prove this. That the Israelites, the judges. Search the scripture that say, no, ye not, the saints shall judge the world. Forget where it's at right now. What you holding, brother? You got the Romans. Yeah.
Romans 9:12.
Let him get that. Now reread what you read one more time. Job 9:24.
I'm still holding that Psalms 83 as well.
Yep, you got to go back to that.
This is Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Yep.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Now, who is the judges? The judges are the Israelites. See that? Because it's for the Israelites to know judgment. Because they're the judges. You see that? And they tell you, you got that, brother? Come on.
1 Corinthians chapter 6 and 2.
Come on.
Do ye know that the saints shall judge the world?
Do ye not? Come on. One more time.
Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
That the who?
That the saints
shall do what?
Shall judge the world.
Who gonna read that one more time, brother? I'm not hearing that clearly. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 2. Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
The saints gonna judge the world. Go ahead, you can finish it.
And if the world shall be judged by you,
the saints Go ahead.
Are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters?
Give me Psalms. Give me Psalms 50 and 5. And then right after that, we're gonna do another one.
This is Psalm chapter 50, verse 5.
Yep.
It says, gather my saints together
Mhm.
unto me.
Gather who?
Gather my saints
Gather his saints together. Come on.
together unto me.
Come on.
Those that have made a covenant with me by
Now,
sacrifice.
who did that? Could be Deuteronomy 5. Start at 1. Deuteronomy 32. Start at 1.
32.
Start at 1.
You want the 5 more? As well? Just
Say where you at, brother.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 1. It says, give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop
Salaki, you in 32?
Con.
Jump to chapter 5. Start at 1. Salaki.
Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 1. And Moses called all Israel,
Come on, all who?
all Israel,
Come on.
and said unto them, hear, O Israel,
Yep.
the statutes and judgments
Mhm.
which I speak in your ears,
And who ears?
in your ears,
Come on.
this day,
Yep.
that ye may hear them
Mhm.
and keep and do them.
Come on.
The Lord our God made a covenant,
Man, what?
Come on, with us,
Well, who?
with us,
No, everybody.
with us,
See that?
and Horeb.
So those are the Israelites. Now go back to the Psalms 55 real quick.
Con, Psalm chapter 50, verse 5.
Come on.
Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant.
The Israelites, all Israel. See that? Now give me Psalms 148 and give me 14.
Psalms 148 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
It says, he also exalted the horn of his people,
Mm-hmm.
the praise of his saints,
Of his saints. Come on. Of his who?
of his saints,
Come on.
even of the children of Israel.
Read that one more time. We can get real critical with this. Come on, one more time.
Psalm chapter 148, verse 14.
Yep.
He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints.
He exalted the what?
He also exalted the horn
Come on.
of his people,
Remember that horn. Come on.
the praise of all his saints,
Of all his saints. Everybody ain't got saints, so it's just his saints. Come on. Come on.
even of the children of Israel.
Even of the saints are the children of Israel. See that? Now he exalted the horn. One more time on that beginning part.
God,
So this is 100% talking about the Israelites. Come on.
he also exalted the horn
Yep.
of his people.
Give me Luke 1 and 68. And then we're gonna come right back to the Corinthians. Then we're gonna go into it. Just to make this clear.
68.
Come on, 1 and 68. Luke.
God, this is Luke chapter 1, verse 68.
Come on.
It says, blessed be the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
God of Israel,
See, come on.
for he hath visited and redeemed his people.
See, who has revisited?
For he
Come on.
hath visited and redeemed his people.
Remember, he said we was gonna go back into Egypt again, the new Egypt. You see what I'm saying? And no man was gonna buy us. You see what I'm saying? Meaning redeemed. So one more time on this. Come on.
This is Luke chapter 1 and 68.
Mm-hmm.
Blessed be the Lord God of Israel,
Mm-hmm.
for he hath visited and redeemed his people,
Come on.
and hath raised up
So the Lord's gonna do it and have raised up what?
an horn of
Read.
salvation.
No, you read it one more time and one more time. So the only thing I'm putting words in my mouth.
Come on. Luke chapter 1 and 69.
Uh-huh.
And hath raised up an horn of salvation.
There you go. Exalted means to raise up. You see what I'm saying? A what?
Raised up an horn
See
of
that?
salvation
And that horn is talking about the king. Yahweh Shah. Come on.
for us,
For who?
for us
See that?
in the house of his servant David.
There you go, man. It's the house of David, man, the Israelites. Now go ahead and go back to the 1 Corinthians. That was first, right? 1 Corinthians 6 and 3 or 6 and 2. Same judge the world, right? 1 Corinthians 6 and 2.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother. And then we're gonna bring out what you got over here, brother.
1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 2.
Come on.
Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
That's the who?
That the saints,
Israelites. See that? It's clear cut. See what I'm saying? Go ahead. You can finish it.
Do ye know not that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you,
And the saints are those that made a covenant with the Most High. Those that are in the house of David, the Israelites. You see what I'm saying? Those that Moses spoke unto. You see what I'm saying? It's just that simple. Go on, go. You got it. Go ahead.
come. And if the world shall be judged by you,
By us, come on.
are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters?
See, we're the judges, man. Go ahead, brother. 9-24.
Job chapter 9, verse 24.
Yep.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Come on.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
See that? The Israelites. So who's doing that, man? Who don't want nobody to know who the Israelites is? The so-called white man. So it's talking about him. This is going in to prove how we know we're in Egypt, man. That's what we're doing right now. See that? All right. Go ahead. If not,
If not, where and who is he?
now give me the Romans 9 and 12. Bubble shot.
Romans chapter 9 and verse 12. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger.
Just run through it. Come on.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
Who?
Jacob have I loved,
Come on.
but Esau have I.
But who?
But Esau.
But who?
But Esau
Okay. Come on.
have I hated.
Okay. Let's just run through it. The only point in this is Esau. So let's jump down to verse. Give me 14. Bubble shot. Come on.
Romans 9 and 14, it says, what shall we say then?
Good.
Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? God forbid.
See that? You got it.
For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
So we still talking about Esau. Esau's situation. Now let's find something real interesting about Esau. Give me 17, brother.
Come
on.
Romans 9 and 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
Give me where you at? You said, you read that one more time.
Come. Romans 9 and 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh.
Unto who?
Unto Pharaoh.
See that? Give me 16 real quick, and then you can run through that. 17.
Romans 9 and 16. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that sheweth mercy.
Yep, come on.
For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
For the scripture said unto who?
Unto Pharaoh.
Why are we talking about Pharaoh, man? You see what I'm saying? Who's running everything back in the ancient time? The Egyptians, man. You see that? So this is Egypt, man. And who will Esau be? Esau will be Pharaoh. Why? Because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So everybody that wanted to survive during the times when there was a famine in the land, guess where they had to go? Egypt. You see what I'm saying? When they wanted to come up, where did they have to go? Egypt. And who's running Egypt? It was a Pharaoh. Why is it a Pharaoh talking about in the same context as Esau? Give me the second Ezra 6 and 9.
Come.
Go ahead.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 9.
Yep.
For Esau is the end of the world.
So, because Esau's world, this is Esau's world. So the main place running everything, calling all the shots, will be ran by the man running everything, calling all the shots. One more time.
Come on. At 2 Ezra chapter 6 and 9.
Come on.
For Esau is the end of the world.
See that? And the world ain't ended yet. So that means Egypt is still here and Esau is still here. And Esau is running Egypt. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
See that? Which is when the Messiah come back. Before we can get there, we got to get through Egypt and Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? Now give me Isaiah 30 and start at 1.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that covereth with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Yeah, and the rebellious children is talking about the Israelites, man. Why? Because they lost in the sauce of America. Go ahead, it's going to tell you. Let's hear more about Esau. Come on.
Con, that walk to go down into Egypt.
That walk to go down into where?
Into Egypt.
Come on.
And have not asked at my mouth.
You see, in his mouth is the prophets. Go ahead.
To strengthen themselves.
To strengthen them. To do what?
To strengthen themselves.
That's why they walk and go down into Egypt. Mm-hmm. Come on.
And the strength of Pharaoh.
And the strength of who?
Of Pharaoh.
See that? That's the so-called white man. Give me Lamentations real quick. We have looked for a nation that cannot save. I think that's in the 3rd chapter. It's in there somewhere. You know, so yeah, so this is 100%. You know what we're dealing with, and this is why this is such an important lesson. I want Lamentations 117. Is that it? 117. Yep. Go ahead.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Give me, matter of fact, start at 11. Come on.
Lamentation 4 verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord hath accomplished his fury. He hath poured out his fierce anger, and hath kindled a fire in Zion, and it hath devoured the foundations thereof.
Yep, it's talking about Israel. Come on.
The kings of the earth and all the inhabitants of the world would not have
what?
All the inhabitants of the world.
And that's going into the times of now. And whose world is? It's Esau's world. Come on. What?
And all the inhabitants of the world
Come on.
would not have believed that the adversary and the enemy should have
who?
And the enemy
Come on.
should have entered into the gates of Jerusalem.
They wouldn't have believed it. They wouldn't think this is really going down. They wouldn't think that the Israelites is really walking around. They really wouldn't think if somebody's stealing someone's identity like wholeheartedly. A lot of people know about it and not, suspect the Jews to be fakes and frauds, but no one will really think that. Why? Give me Revelation 18. Revelation 18. See the whole earth. Let me see. I want Revelation. Actually, I want Slocky. Give me 12 and 8. Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 8.
Start at 9.
Verse 9. It says, and the great dragon was cast out.
See that? Come on.
That old serpent, called the devil, and Satan, which deceived the whole world.
Satan means what? Adversary. Which did what? Which who did what?
Which deceived.
That's why. That's why they wouldn't believe it. Read that one more time.
Revelation chapter 12 and 9.
Yep.
And the great dragon was cast out. That old serpent,
see that?
Called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world.
Real quick, look up the word. Give me the definition for Satan. That's why. You can go, matter of fact, before you get it, brother, go ahead and finish the verse real quick. And then bring that Lamentations 4 and 12 back out.
Revelation 12 and 9, which deceived the whole world.
From the top.
And the great dragon was cast out. That old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth.
So the whole world is deceived. Who was cast out?
He was cast out.
Who was cast out?
He was
there
cast
you go.
out.
Pharaoh, Esau, man. See that? It's a he. It's a man and a snake and a dragon.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't you have different sexes, genders of
animals? Well, do dragons really exist? You You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't talking about dragonflies. Do dragons really exist? So it's talking about an actual man, because it ain't talking about actual dragons. So it's a he. You can go ahead and get the word for say. Go ahead, brother. 4 and 12. Lamentation.
Lamentations, chapter 4, start 12 and verse 11.
Verse 12, brother.
Okay. Lamentations 4:12. It says, "The kings of the earth and all the inhabitants of the world."
Look, he said, how many? All. Come on.
And all the inhabitants of the world.
Of the what?
Of the world.
Whose world is it? It's Esau, man. Esau's in the same, he's mentioned in the same category with Pharaoh, man. Come on.
Would not have believed that the adversary and the enemy.
At the what?
That the adversary.
What does Satan mean, brother? You got it? Come on.
Satan. Adversary.
Oh my goodness, man. You see what I'm saying?
The adversary.
See? You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother. You got it.
Would not have believed that the adversary and the enemy.
And the who?
And the enemy should have entered into the gates of Jerusalem.
Who's the enemy? Go back to Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Bible shot. You see, they wouldn't have believed it. Why? Because the whole world is deceived, man. So you got, go ahead and bring, holding, brother. Bring out Zechariah 9 and 8 real quick. Not 9 and 8, 9 and 6. Oh, bastard.
Hold this Deuteronomy.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Yeah, go ahead.
And the Lord, Yahweh, shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
See that?
For bondmen and bondwomen.
So the enemy came to the Israelites and took them to Egypt, which is said to be reinvented and being ran by a man compared to the likes of Pharaoh, who has the name of Esau. You see what I'm saying? But it said the enemy. Okay, well, let's get more specific. Give me Psalms 133 real quick. 139. Jump to the 19th verse. Let me see real quick. 19 is start at, matter of fact, start at 19.
God. Psalms chapter 139, verse 19. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked. O God, depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men.
Come on.
For they speak against thee wickedly, and thine enemies.
And whose enemies?
And thine enemies.
So the Most High's enemies, come on.
Take thy name in vain.
So whoever his enemies is people taking his name in vain. You see what I'm saying? Keep going. Let's get more specific though.
Do not I hate them, O Lord.
Do not I what?
Do not I hate them.
You got that Romans 9 real quick? Go ahead. Keep going, brother.
Do not I hate them?
Hate who?
Them.
Go ahead.
O Lord.
Do not I what?
Do not I hate them?
Hate who?
Them.
See that?
O Lord.
Go ahead.
That hate thee?
Woo! Go ahead, bring that Romans 9
13.
Yep.
Romans chapter 9 verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
Jacob have I loved. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But Esau have I hated.
That's the enemy. You see what I'm saying? That's who's hated. That's the enemy, man. Read that one more time, brother. No, I'm talking about Mahar.
Psalms chapter 139 and 19. Sure. It's a lot. Verse 21. Do not I hate them.
Do not I what?
Do not I hate them.
Do not I hate them. You see what I'm saying? Do not I hate them. The Lord specifies somebody he hates in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? He said, do not I hate. And that word hate is highlighted with this name Esau. This person Esau. Who is Esau? Give me, matter of fact, I got it. This is Genesis 36. And I'm going to jump to the 8th verse. Genesis 36 and 8. It says, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites. You see what I'm saying? So when it says Esau have I hated, Esau is Edom, aka the Edomites. So he hates the Edomites. He hates the race known as the Edomites. So that's why you have a them. You see what I'm saying? And the first time you see that mentioned as far as the Lord literally hating somebody in specific is somebody by the name of Esau. When you read Esau, it's saying Edom. So the race. And when you read Jacob, it's talking about the race of Jacob, the Israelites. One more time on that, brother. Lamentations. Not Lamentations. Nah, my heart. What was the last reading?
Psalm chapter 139 and 21. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee?
Now let's prove this talking about Esau. Give me Psalms 50 and 16 real quick. Real quick. Let the brother Mahar get it. Psalms 50 and 16. You know? Because he said, do not I hate them that hate thee. Come on.
Psalm chapter 50 and 16.
Who hates the Lord according to the scriptures? Come on.
But unto the wicked, God saith.
But unto the who?
Unto the wicked.
See that? Come on.
God saith.
Mm-hmm. So we can get more insight on who the wicked is, because it's going back into the wicked. Go ahead.
What hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
What has who to do?
What hast thou
Come on
to do?
Yep.
To declare my statutes.
Come on.
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant,
come on,
in thy mouth.
Yeah, because the covenant was given to the saints, which is not everybody, it's the Israelites. Come on.
Seeing thou hatest instruction.
Seeing thou what?
Thou hatest.
You see what I'm saying?
Instruction.
So there you go. Who is this talking about? Keep going.
Seeing thou hatest instruction.
Come on, brother.
And casteth my words behind thee.
Come on.
When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him.
Keep going.
And hast been partaker with adulterers.
Keep going.
Thou givest thy mouth to evil.
Come on.
And thy tongue frameth deceit.
Come on.
Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother.
Against who?
Against thy brother.
Okay, this started to sound familiar. Go ahead.
Thou slanderest thy own mother's son.
Whose?
Thy own mother's son.
See, thine own mother's son, man. Who is that talking about? That's talking about Jacob and Esau, man. You see what I'm saying? So that's who hates the Lord. He hates instruction. So he hates the Lord. Give me John. You could drop that 50 and 16. We're gonna go back to the Psalms 139. Give me John 14 and 15 real quick.
John chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me,
come on,
keep my commandments.
He don't do that. Because see, that's how the Lord knows he hates him. Because he hates instruction. Give me Baruch, brother, give me Baruch 4 and 1. Bob Kushak. Trying to keep this train of thought. Go ahead.
This is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
Come on.
And the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life. But such as leave it shall die.
Go ahead.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Turn ye, O Jacob,
see,
and take hold of it.
Yeah, these are the instructions. What's another word for commandments? Instruction. Come on.
Turn ye, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
There you go, man. So it's talking about Esau. So when you go back to that Psalms 139 real quick, and we go back to what was you previously reading, brother?
Job or Lamentation.
Lamentation 4 and 12. Go ahead, Mahar.
Psalm chapter 139, verse 21.
Come on.
Do not I hate them?
Ooh, man. Go ahead.
Oh Lord, that hate thee.
That's Esau, man. That's the so-called white man. That's the so-called white race, man. Go ahead. This is very critical to know before we even went into the lesson this year. Come on.
And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee.
See that? That's who rises up against the Lord, the so-called white man. You see what I'm saying? That's why when you go back to the Romans, you still got it? Romans 9. Romans 9 and 17.
Con.
Go ahead, finish. No, let's get that point. Come on.
Romans chapter 9 and verse 17.
Yeah.
For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh.
Unto who?
Unto Pharaoh.
See that? This is in the same chapter talking about Esau. Come on.
Even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
See that? Did Pharaoh rise up? Or did the Lord raise him up? But either way, he still rose up. You see what I'm saying? Now reread that verse again.
Psalm chapter 139 and 21. Do not I hate them,
Come on.
O Lord, that hate thee,
Come on.
and am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee.
See that? That's why the so-called white man like that, man. He Pharaoh. This Egypt. Now you should get it. We should be home free now. You see what I'm saying? So we can drop everything. What you still holding that you ain't bring up?
I got the Zechariah 9 and 6. I didn't bring that up yet.
Go ahead and bring that up.
Zechariah chapter 9 and verse 6.
Before you bring it out, bring the Lamentations 4 and 12 out.
Con. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 12. The kings of the earth shall, the kings of the earth and all the inhabitants of the world should not have believed that the
adversary
would not have believed that the adversary
Satan, see that?
Without believing the adversary.
Come on.
Con, and the enemy.
And who's the enemy? See what I'm saying? Those who sold to that bought the Israelites, those are the enemies, man. And then the people that hate the Lord. You see what I'm saying? Who hates the Lord? The man that hates his instruction. Because he said, if you love me, you're going to keep my commandments. So he hates him. That's what the Lord said, I hate you. You see what I'm saying? That's literally the scripture. He said, I hate them that hate me. You see what I'm saying? Paraphrasing. That's beautiful, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says, and would not have believed that the adversary and the enemy.
They wouldn't believe it, man. Why? Because the devil running the earth. Look, he covered the faces of the judges thereof. It's clear. See that? That's how he did it. You know, but he left a couple footprints. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, and the enemy should have entered into the gates of Jerusalem.
See that? They wouldn't have thought that, but it happened. Go ahead and bring that up, brother. Zechariah.
Zechariah chapter 9 and verse 6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashtaroth.
A fatherless nation. Because the scriptures tell us, what was that? Jeremiah 31 and 33 or 3? 31. I'm a father to Israel. You keep reading, brother. Father to Israel.
Zechariah chapter 9
he had found me one day. I was sitting up here searching it. They wouldn't give it to me. But you got it. Go ahead, brother.
Zechariah chapter 9 and verse 6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashtaroth.
That's like Jeremiah 31.
And I will cut off the pride of the Philistines.
See that? So a bastard gonna dwell in Ashdod. What is Ashdod? Ashdod is Israel. You see what I'm saying? So a bastard gonna dwell there, meaning a fatherless nation, man. Matter of fact, give me the word for bastard real quick, brother. You go ahead and bring that verse out, brother.
Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 9.
Yep.
They shall come with weeping and with supplications will I lead them.
Yep.
I will cause them to walk by the rivers of waters in a straight way.
This is going into the 1/3. Come on.
Wherein they
this
shall
is what Israelites are living right now. Come on.
Wherein they shall not stumble.
Come on.
For I am a father to Israel.
See that? Now what does bastard mean? Come on.
It says,
we know what bastard means. They can play all goddamn day all they want. They can change the definition. Bastard is usually a fatherless child, man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna say because they got some.
Yeah.
They got some bug out.
Yeah, just get it get it in the Hebrew.
So that's why I got it.
Oh, get it in Google. Get it on Google. Of course they gonna do that in there, because it's too easy. You see what I'm saying? You go look. You go to Jeremiah. You see what I'm saying? That's too easy.
I got it.
Go ahead.
This is
What does bastard mean? Come on.
Bastard. It says. So let me turn it up.
Go ahead.
This is bastard. So they can hear it. It says an unpleasant or despicable person.
Ooh, see that?
An unpleasant or despicable person.
That's Esau. The Lord hates him. Go ahead.
It says of a thing no longer in its pure or original form.
Yep, because Cain used to be a black man, so-called black man. Come on.
It says debased.
Yep, see? That's why he stripped of his melanin, Come on.
a scoundrel.
Come on.
It says a villain, rogue.
See, he a villain. Look, he's a rogue. You know what I'm saying? He's like one of the rogue ninjas of Naruto.
It says a snake.
Yep. Oh. See, y'all doing too much. All y'all have to do is say as a fatherless person, they cut themselves.
An evildoer.
That's Esau. You ain't got no, it ain't nothing on father, huh?
I got it.
Nothing. They go, when does bastard mean snake? You know what I'm saying? But go figure. Either way, we gonna cut you, devils. Wherever you got, Mahar.
No, kind. So it goes into bastard. It says, begotten and born out of lawful matrimony, illegitimate, not genuine, false. You got something?
I was saying one says a person born of parents not married to each other. It says born of parents not married to each other or illegitimate.
Yeah.
And then this also goes in.
That's usable. Go ahead.
Denotes those who do not share the privileges of God's children.
Oh man. See that? So you ain't got the father, man. Go ahead and bring that dude, so that Jeremiah back out, man. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 31 and 9. They shall come with weeping and with supplications will I lead them. I will cause them to walk by the rivers of water in a straight way, wherein they shall not stumble. For I am a father to Israel.
To who?
To Israel.
See that? Yep. That's it, man. And then you can go ahead and go to Amos 3 and 1. What you holding, brother? Over there.
It's Amos chapter 3 and 1.
Still got the Zechariah.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
See, I go to family. Look, we still on Egypt.
The land of Egypt. Saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Yeah, because we're his child. Esau's the illegitimate child. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Y'all couldn't take the Lord on the Maury show. You see what I'm saying? Not the father. You know what I'm saying? Period, man. All right. Go ahead, brother. You can bring that Zechariah back up.
This is Zechariah chapter 9 and verse 6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines.
Yep. So a bastard. That's a fatherless child. That's Ashdod. So people that really don't got the father are gonna be in Israel. You see what I'm saying? That's it, man. You bring that. No, I think that was it. Or did you know you ain't never bring that scripture out you want to read, right?
Go
ahead, brother. What?
I'm saying there's a little bit more on the definition.
We done with that. All right, Revelation. What you say you had? You had Con. Go ahead and go back to that Lamentation one more time. Because we didn't even hit the point. You see what I'm saying? We was just on that verse. Come on.
This is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 12.
Come on.
It says, the kings of the earth and all the inhabitants of the world would not have believed that the adversary and the enemy
oh my goodness. Come on.
have entered into the gates of Jerusalem.
Should have entered.
Should have entered into the gates of Jerusalem.
But it happened. And it happened because the Lord ordained it, man. You see what I'm saying? It's fake Jews living in the land of Israel. Give me the Revelation, not 2 and 9. 2 and 9. Yep. Go ahead. They wouldn't have believed it, but it's true. Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9.
Come on.
I know thy works and tribulation.
See, the real Israelites, the real Jews. Come on.
And poverty.
Come on.
But thou art rich.
Yep.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Yeah, here it is. Rich, big old houses, running everything. They were on all the banks, on the media, etc. Man, they actually administrated the slave ships. You see what I'm saying? They was putting the Jews on the slave ships with signs with as their names as the Jews. You know what I'm saying? Jacob, Cohen,
Israel, Kaifer,
selling for sale, cargo slave ship of Negroes. You see what I'm saying? And there's tons of them. One more time on that, brother.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works in tribulation
Yep.
and poverty, but thou art rich.
Thou art rich. Come on.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Yep. That's blasphemy because that's straight blasphemy. You're supposed to be impoverished. You see what I'm saying? And you're supposed to be rich according to this. Y'all don't even believe in the Messiah. A lot of these Jews, man. And y'all don't fit the curses. That's blasphemy. Come on.
And are not,
Mm-hmm.
but are the synagogue.
Of who?
But are the synagogue
Of who?
of Satan.
Of who?
Of Satan.
The adversary. See that? The same one that entered into the, you see what I'm saying? The gates of Jerusalem. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead and bring 3 and 9 up.
This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan,
Yep.
which say they are Jews.
Synagogue of who?
The synagogue of Satan,
Come on.
which say they are Jews,
Yep.
and are not,
Yep.
but do lie.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
Yep. Did you finish that, brother? 2 and 9?
Come on.
All right. Now let's go ahead and go back to that Lamentation.
Lamentation chapter 4, sorry, 12.
And I got one more to back that up, that there's something about so-called white man and why there are the synagogue of Satan. Well, one, because they're the adversary. They oppose, adversary means what? To oppose the Lord, man. You see what I'm saying? To hate his instruction, to do your own thing, to be rosing up against the Lord. This is Psalms 109, verse 6. Set thou a wicked man over him, and let Satan stand at his right hand. You see what I'm saying? So we got the wicked over us, which is the so-called white man, and his right hand, so-called white man, who's Esau, his right hand is Satan. See that? You got it, brother.
Lamentation chapter 4, starting 12 over 13.
You can go to the third. You can jump down to the point. Let's go to 17. You know what? Just read through.
Revelation chapter 4 and verse 13, it says, for the sins of her prophets and the iniquities of her priests that have shed the blood of the just in the midst of her, they have wandered as blind men in the streets.
Yeah, because Jake bugged out. Jake are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So-called Black Latinos and Native American Indians. They're destroyed for lack of knowledge. According to Hosea, the 4th chapter. Come
Come. They have polluted themselves with blood,
Yep.
so that men could not touch their garments.
Come on.
They cried unto them, depart ye, it is unclean. Depart, depart, touch not. When they fled away and wandered, they said among the heathen,
Among the who?
among the heathen,
Come on.
they shall no more sojourn here.
Sojourn there.
Slide.
Come on.
They shall no more sojourn there. The anger of the Lord have divided them.
See? Come on.
He will no more regard them. They respected not the persons of the priests.
Because they be out of order. They're going to tell you some shit, and you ain't even in that lot. They ain't even, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be out of order. Go ahead.
They respected not the persons of the priests. They favored not the elders.
Yeah, you don't show no respect to the elders. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
Yeah, because the scriptures tell you that surely, I got something real quick. Psalms, what you holding, Mark?
I just got the Psalms 139. That's it.
All right, you can go ahead and get it. Give me Psalms 33, 16.
Bring this out first.
17. Psalm 33, 17. Come on.
This is Psalm chapter 33, verse 17. And horse is a vain thing for safety.
Now, horse is a vain thing. See that? Come on.
Neither shall he deliver any by his great strength.
Yeah, and that's the same thing that our people, you're supposed to be still holding that something that Slocky. You read that. We're gonna move back on to Isaiah 32.
Come.
Bring Isaiah 32 up. Go ahead, brother.
Lamentations.
Mm-hmm.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 16, it says, the anger.
17.
Lamentation 4 and 17.
Mm-hmm.
As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
Yep. And our vain help. The vain help is talking about Egypt. You see what I'm saying? Because that's where the horses are at. And the vain help is talking about America, because that's Babylon. That's where the horses are at. You see what I'm saying? Give me the Isaiah, the 32nd chapter.
Come.
Go ahead. Yep.
Isaiah chapter 32, verse 1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness.
Matter of fact, give me 31 and 1.
Come on, Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Now why? Because you're going to end up getting destroyed. Why? Go ahead.
And stay on horses.
Because horses are a vain thing for help. You see what I'm saying? Horses are a vain thing for help, and it says, and he will not deliver anybody's great strength, man. You still got that?
Come.
Go ahead, read it out.
Psalms 33, verse 17.
Yep.
And horse is a vain thing for safety. Neither shall he deliver any by his great strength.
Go ahead, go back to the other one.
Isaiah 31, verse 1.
That's beautiful.
Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
You setting yourself up for failure. Go ahead.
And stay on horses.
Yep. And stay on horses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So-called white man's power, man. Well, he deems power. Niggas got Yeezy trucks and all type of crap.
Man.
You know, stuff esteemed by Esau, hooking up with Elon Musk. Elon Musk gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And trust in chariots,
See? Go ahead.
because there are many,
Mm-hmm.
and in horsemen,
Yep, they're trusting in your little jet fighters and dog fighters and all that. Go ahead.
because they are very strong.
Yep.
But
In the military, your military is gonna. That's why, you know, all these damn dumbass Jake basketball players. You know, I want to thank you guys for protecting our country and fighting for us, the men and women who serve and protect us. They don't do nothing, man. The Lord protects this, man. It's just decoration and decoys. But Jake don't know that. Go ahead.
because they are very strong.
Ain't no damn military protecting me. The Lord got us protected. Go ahead, bro.
But they look not unto the Holy One of
See
Israel,
that? They only trust in that. They don't trust in your how about your mouth shut. Go ahead.
neither seek for the Lord, Yahweh.
See that? Come on.
Yet he also is wise
Mm-hmm.
and will bring evil.
Yep.
And will not call back
See,
his
Lord,
words.
meaning the Lord is about doing. You see what I'm saying? That's why he's wise. Come on.
And will call Salah. Yet he also is wise
Come on.
and will call and will bring evil.
Yep.
And will not call back his sword, his words.
Yeah.
Salah.
So that's pretty much it on that. Let me see real quick. Where you at, verse 2? You go ahead and finish it. Mm-hmm.
But will arise against the house of the evildoers.
Yep.
And against the help of them that work iniquity.
Yeah, because these people really keeping us here. Because when you go back to the ancient time, Pharaoh didn't want to let us go. And that's how Esau getting down, because he's Pharaoh. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to give us our identity back. They want to sit up here and tell our people, if you say you an Israelite one more time. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Now the Egyptians are men.
See, the Egyptians are men. That ain't ancient. That's not. This is Isaiah. Egypt is long gone. The 40-year walk is long gone. It's not talking about that no more, man. Right thing in Revelation is a spiritual Egypt. Go ahead.
Isaiah 31:3.
And the Israelites went back into the Jews, Salaki, Judah, and Benjamin. They went back into Egypt during it talk about that in Jeremiah, the 40th chapter through the 44th chapter, the 44th chapter. You can read it. That wasn't what the Lord was telling them. That wasn't the time when the Lord was telling them they was going to go back into Egypt. That was something else. Those was dumb. They was going back into Egypt thinking they was going to survive. You see what I'm saying? And it's manifold because it's talking about now too. So the Lord destroyed their ass for thinking they could go back into Egypt and they're going to survive because they didn't want to go into captivity. See what I'm saying? Under the hand, I believe it was Nebuchadnezzar, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead.
Isaiah 31:3.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Egyptians are men and not God, not the Most High, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord Yahweh shall stretch out his hand.
See that? And they're what? And they're what?
And their horses flesh,
See? Come on.
and not spirit.
And not spirit, man. See, that's why it's vain, man. You see what I'm saying? The carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, and it's death, man. For to be carnal minded is death. But to be spiritual minded is life everlasting, man. See? So yeah, man. So the Lord, he got an issue with Egypt. Now, if we're in the time of that being the case now, our people trusting in Egypt, Egypt got the whole world deceived because it's being led by the so-called white man, who's not only known as a dragon, not only the devil, but Satan himself. You see what I'm saying? The only way we're gonna come out of this is the Lord getting us, man. Which is why he said, ain't no man gonna save you. Because the whole earth is deceived. You holding something, brother?
I still got the Psalms 83, and then I had the account of Pharaoh having saying that he was going to let people go.
Okay, beautiful. Give me that Psalms.
Come on.
Yep. So that's why I said, as for us, we have watched for a nation that can't save. Our people think that they can come out of, they can use Egypt, and it's not going to work. America will not be made great again. You cannot vote and march and protest. Shit is not going to work, man. It didn't do nothing. It's not going to do anything. You're not going to get any justice out of that, man. And the reason why you in that spirit is because you back in Egypt again and it's being read by Pharaoh. And what was the main thing about Pharaoh and the Israelites? Pharaoh did not want to let them go, man. You see what I'm saying? He wanted to keep them in that lie. What was the lie of that time? Well, that they were above all people. You see what I'm saying? Because it was already written. Yeah, it wasn't told to the Israelites then, but it was already, the Lord declared things from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? Everything was already declared from the beginning before the ancient times, man. So that was a lie for you to think we was just slaves and you're going to keep making our life rigorous and all that. That's a damn lie. That's a lie. That's 100% a lie, man. Go ahead. And they trying to keep up the lie now, led by the so-called white man, who's Pharaoh, Esau. Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 83 and verse 1. Keep not thou silent, O God, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Which is some of the so-called white man. Come on, Esau. So-called white people. Come on.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Why you think Joe Biden just swore on the Bible like it wasn't nothing? That probably wasn't in the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? And even if it was, it was a Bible. Because he said he's going to take his words and cast it behind him. This nigga, the people actually touching Bibles and even all that, where is that written at? You know what I'm saying? Just making up stuff, winging it. Go ahead.
It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
But really, you just that blasphemous because you putting your hand on the Bible to swear that you're going to keep it when you know damn well you're not. So that's like outright just defiance and disrespect. That's really all that is. It's not that you're doing that because it's something in there that says that. Because the Bible talk about oaths. We got oaths. But for you to put your hand on it, knowing you're not going to take it, just to say, I know that this pretty much, I'm going to give this so much credence to where I'm pretty much telling you it's the truth. But I'm not going to keep it. What would that be? That's just outright trying to disrespect Yahweh, the power of the Bible, man. Which is the power, the creator of heaven and earth, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. All right?
So they already cast it behind them. We already see that they cast it behind them. Like, why be extra? Put your hand on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
go ahead, bro.
It says, they have said, come and let us cut off them from being a nation.
Yeah, man. See that? Go ahead.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
So that's what they're doing in the Israelites. And who was that being led by? Come on.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
Yep.
They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek. The Philistines,
We'll start that off one more time.
Khan,
Tabernacles of who?
Khan. Psalms 83 and 6. The tabernacles of Edom.
Here you go. Esau's Edom. He the top person.
Right, the first one I listed.
That's his ass, man. He leading them. You know what I'm saying? So it's America and it's the so-called white man. So you can hear the damn situation we in. Now let's drop what we got. Keep holding that account of the Pharaoh, and we're gonna get to it. But from now on, let's bring out give me Isaiah 48 and 6.
You drop the Romans 9.
Yeah, we don't need that no more.
Same implementation.
You can drop that too.
Go
ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 48, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
Thou hast heard, see all this, and will not ye declare it? Declare it?
Salak is actually 47.
6.
Yep.
Isaiah chapter 47 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
I was wroth with my people.
Matter of fact, brother, give me Jeremiah 50 real quick. 50 and then we're gonna come to this. Give me Jeremiah 50 real quick. 50 and start at 1.
Come on. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 1.
Come on.
The word that the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet.
See that? So the Lord is against Babylon. Come on. Now jump down to 3.
Jeremiah 50 and 3. For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein.
Yep.
They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast.
Okay, Salaki. I'm losing the point. Verse 6, Salaki.
Jeremiah.
Matter of fact, 4, Salaki. 4. Yep.
Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 4. In those days, and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together.
Yep. So the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Come on.
Going and weeping.
See that? Why? Because we getting our asses oppressed to the highest form. We're in Egypt. We're back in Egypt. So that's that hard rigor, that bondage. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to give us wounded spirits. Real quick, brother, give me Jeremiah 33. Jeremiah, give me you still there, bro? I mean, Salaki, 50 and 33.
Jeremiah.
Yep. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. It reads, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
They were what?
Oppressed together.
And when you go into that word oppressed, it says defraud through violence. You see what I'm saying? We was defrauded. We had violence done to us. Get deceitfully. You know what I'm saying? Wrong. They was extorting us. They're extorting us. They're crushing us. You see what I'm saying? They're violating us. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And all that took them captives.
He said, who?
And all
see that
took them captives held them fast.
See, the Israelites is in this situation. Come on.
They refused to let them go.
This is the situation we're in. Go ahead, brother. You can reread the verse you just read. Not you, Mom.
So this is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 4. It says, In those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping. They shall go and seek the Lord their power, their God. They shall ask the way up to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying,
so they should ask the way to where?
The way to Zion.
Yeah, they want to turn back. We're turning back. You trying to get the hell out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? What's the way? Not following these damn leaders no more because they bugged out. They're deceived. Real quick, jump in this real quick so we can speed this up. This is Isaiah 9 and 16. It says, for the leaders of this people, for the leaders of this people, cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. And let me get one more. This is Deuteronomy 32, and let's see. No, come, ain't no. This ain't good. Come. Go ahead, you can reread that one more time, brother Salaki. So yeah, they're gonna ask the way to Zion. Go ahead, Dyke. Let me see real quick. Pass.
Read 4.
This is what I want. Isaiah 3 and 12. As for my people, this is the last one. As for my people, children are their oppressors. You see that? There it go. The children of Judah and Israel oppressed together, man. Violated, done wrongfully, defrauded. Told you somebody else when you've been this people the whole time. Then you know who you are, and they tell you don't say that no more. How the hell is that in Egypt, man? So as for my people, who are his people? Give me 1 Chronicles 11 and 1.
Comment.
Go ahead.
1 Chronicles chapter 11, verse 1. When all Israel gathered themselves to David,
It's not, it ain't 11 and 1. Jump to 2. Come on. And then go back to where you was at.
1 Chronicles chapter 11, verse 2.
Come on.
And moreover, in time past, even when Saul was king, thou was he that led us out and brought us in Israel. And the Lord thy God said unto them, thou shalt feed my people Israel.
There you go. Come on.
And thou shalt be ruler over my people.
Go back to where you was at. So there you go. You got the Lord's people is declared as being the Israelites. So as for my people, the Israelites, Israel, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. Because it's talking about these childish goddamn Edomites, man. You see what I'm saying? And the women, the oppressors are them. You see what I'm saying? We ain't oppressing ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So the oppressors is talking about so-called, when you look into the you got plenty of books and stuff out there, but you just look it up on Google, man. You know what I'm saying? The women was oppressing us. What happened to Emmett Till? Who's the cause of that? See what I'm saying? Anyway, it says, and women rule over them. And then look, who's the vice president? It says, oh my people, they which lead thee, see that? Cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy past. You see, of thy past. So you can go ahead, brother. Jeremiah 50 and I guess that was the fifth verse you was in. I don't know.
Can you read 4?
No, just reread the verse you was in. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 5, it says, they shall ask the way to Zion.
Yeah, so they shall ask the way to Zion. That's the point. See that? How you gonna? They destroyed it. See that? Master P talking about buy some damn Reeboks. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
It says
in 2021, 2021, him and Baron Davis. Go ahead, bro.
They shall ask the way to Zion, with their faces thitherward.
Because we the 1/3 gonna see this ain't it. Come on.
Saying, come, let us come and let us join ourselves to the Lord.
No, to the heathen.
To the Lord.
So that's talking about us. Come on.
In a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten.
Because the Lord said he didn't forget about us. And the covenant is forever, man. He ain't ever getting rid of his people. Paul told you that. You see what I'm saying? In the 11th chapter of Romans. Go ahead.
My people have not, my people have been lost sheep.
Yep.
Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They
see
have,
that? See, they're going to lead us again. The people set up. Come on.
They have turned them away on the mountains.
See, niggas like Nate. Here it is. You need the name. They talking about it don't matter. Go ahead, bro.
They have gone from mountain to hill.
Yep.
They have forgotten their resting place.
And you got bigger enemies than Nate. You know, but Nate, you're an enemy right now, bro. Go ahead.
all that found them have devoured them.
See, all that found them have devoured them. Because our people sheep. You can just do whatever you want with sheep. You see what I'm saying? They're for use. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And their adversaries said, we offer not, because they have sinned against the Lord.
Matter of fact, let me get something real quick. This is Jeremiah 25, and you people finna pay for this. This is Jeremiah 25, and Jeremiah 25 and I'm gonna start at 6. I'm gonna start at 2. The which Jeremiah the prophet spake unto all the people of Judah and to all the inhabitants of Jerusalem, saying, now I'm gonna jump down to 6. It says, I'm gonna start at 5. It says, I'm gonna start at 4. And the Lord has sent unto you all his servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, but ye have but ye have not hearkened, nor inclined your ear to hear. They said, turn ye again now everyone from his evil way, and from the evil of your doings, and dwell in the land that the Lord hath given unto you and to your fathers forever and ever. And go not after the gods to serve them. So I can go not after other gods to serve them and to worship them, and provoke me not to anger with the works of your hands, and I will do you no hurt. But you got the damn people of our people that like to hear smooth things, which is these people. But you got the top ones who are set up as leaders telling our people to be like that. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord keep hurting us, and that's being ordained by who? The Pharaoh. It says, yet ye have not hearkened unto me, saith the Lord, that ye may provoke me to anger with the works of your own hands to your own hurt. Yeah, because you keep trying to start these businesses, a lot of them based on pretty much going against the Lord's word, man. And you're the Israelites. It's your own covenant, your own deal. You see what I'm saying? So it's this place. And this place, this system, the daughter of Babylon, America, aka Egypt, which is ran by Esau, Edom, aka Pharaoh, the so-called white man, the fake Jew. It's this place, man, doing this to us, keeping our people in this position, keeping us in this position. Now, it's a part I wanted in here real quick. Yeah, verse 14. It says, man, I'm going to start at 12. It says, and it shall come to pass when 70 years are accomplished that I will punish the king of, I'm going to jump to the point. It says, and I will bring upon that land all my words which I have pronounced against it. See that? Even all that is written in this book which Jeremiah had prophesied against all the nations. Why? For many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them, and I will recompense them according to their deeds. You see that? And according to the works of their own hands. Because the brother just read how all that they have found us, our shepherds, they devoured us. If you go ahead, brother, reread that verse one more time, or the Bible chapter.
Mm-hmm. Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
My people have been lost sheep.
Yep. Why? Because they destroyed for lack of knowledge. No one's teaching them. No one's leading them. You see? Come on.
Says their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
That's why Donald Trump brought on Lil Wayne to try to get our people to vote. That's going against their own covenant. Come on.
Mm-hmm. It says they have turned them away onto the mountains.
Yep.
They have gone from mountain to hill.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why our people sell out, because Donald Trump just pardoned so many people. Lil Wayne was supposed to go to prison. He ain't got to go no more. Kodak Black just got let out. That's showing you the power that they have to just do to not oppress us. Now all of a sudden he ain't got to go to prison no more. You just let Kodak Black out. I thought he was such a criminal and it's about justice and all that. What the hell happened? That's that angle. He catch our people with that net, man. You see what I'm saying? But that's how they get our people to sell out. And then that's how they get to where they're going to tell their people to do this. Because they pretty much think they're immortal. They got the cheat code to life almost. You see that? Go ahead.
It says, they have gone from mountain to hill.
Mm-hmm.
They have forgotten their resting place.
Mm-hmm. Come on, brother.
All that found them have devoured them.
That's cool. Go ahead.
And their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord.
There you go, man. See that? So when you read this is Jeremiah 25:14. For many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them also. And I will recompense them according to their deeds and according to the works of their own hands. So there you go. And it says, I'm going to jump down to, I'm going to keep reading. It says, for thus saith the Lord God of Israel, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it. And they shall drink and be moved and be mad and because of the sword that I will send among them. Then, thus showing you that this is a ransom, because we're going to go ahead and go into it now. It says, then took I the cup at the Lord's hand and made all the nations to drink, unto whom the Lord has sent me, to wit, Jerusalem and the cities of Judah and the kings thereof and the princes thereof, to make them a desolation and an astonishment and a history and a curse as it is this day. So yeah, the Lord's going to fucking get rid of Jake. You see what I'm saying? These 2/3 niggas. Because that's the only way we're coming out of this. Well, we're going to prove it, though. We got clear scriptures. Verse 19. Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and his servants, and his princes, and all his people. Listen, and all the mingled people, and all the kings of the land of Uz. You see, and all the kings of the land of the Philistines, and Ashkelon, and Azah, and Ekron, and the remnant of Ashdod, Edom, and Moab, and the children of Ammon. And it just keep going, man. You see that? It's going to be it, man. And I'm going to jump down to verse 26. It says, man, the Lord he finna get everybody. And all the kings of Tyrus and all the kings of Zidon and the kings of the isles, which are beyond the sea, the Don and Tamar, bulls, and all that are in the utmost corners, and all the kings of Arabia, and all the kings of the mingled people that dwell in the desert, and all the kings of Zimri, and all the kings of Elam, and all the kings of the Medes, those are Persians, who are Elamites, so-called West Indians, no, East Indians, Salaki. It says, and all the kings of the north, far and near, one with another, and all the kingdoms of the world, which are upon the face of the earth, and the king of Shishak shall drink after them. Therefore thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the God of Israel, drink ye and be drunken, and spew and fall, and rise no more, because of the sword which I will send among you. You see what I'm saying? And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thy hand, then shalt thou say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, ye shall certainly drink. You see? For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name. And should ye be utterly unpunished? Ye shall not be unpunished, for I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, saith the Lord. So there you go, man. Yahweh of hosts. Go ahead, brother. So that's the really end all. That's the warm up real quick. You go ahead and bring that up. That what you was just reading. Then the brother got it, and we finna run through these and close up.
Did you still want the Exodus?
Just go ahead, brother. You gonna get there.
All right. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse.
Give me 50 and 6. You just bring that up. Give me Jeremiah 50 and 6. Go ahead. Start at 7. 50 and 6. You can start at 6. And then just run through 7.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
My people
Mm-hmm.
have been lost sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Their shepherds
Mm-hmm.
have caused them to go astray.
Mm-hmm.
They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place.
Whose resting place?
Their resting place.
Come on.
All that found them have devoured them. And their adversary said,
there you go, Satan. Come on.
And their adversary said, we offend not,
Eat them.
because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice,
which they stole and took.
The habitation of justice, even the Lord Yahweh, the hope of their fathers.
Who fathers?
The hope of their fathers.
See that? They knew. Verse 8.
Remove out of the midst of Babylon.
Lord's going to send this bitch up, bro. That's what he's saying. Go ahead.
Remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans.
That's Edom, man. Go ahead.
And be as the he-goats before the flocks.
See, we got to get the hell away from Jake. Let's see, that's when you turn into a he-goat, man. That's a whole nother thing. He did a lesson on that. So the Lord is going to send this mug up, man. You see what I'm saying? The Lord is going to send this mug up. Give me verse 11 real quick, brother. Matter of fact, let's hear about more suffering. We'll come back here. Go back to where you was at, the Isaiah 47 and 1.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. We'll hop straight to it.
No, you got it. Verse 1.
Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
You can jump to the point.
Verse 6. It says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance.
Who did?
I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand.
Yeah, and that's his inheritance is talking about Jake, man. This is Deuteronomy 32. And I'm going to start at, let's just get to the point. 9, it says, for the Lord's portion is his people, which we know is the Israelites. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. So there you go. Go ahead. He polluted his inheritance. Jacob, Israelites. So Jacob is polluted right now. They're in a very low state. Come on.
I was wroth with my people.
And they're disgusting. Because I'm sure that word polluted, if we can get that word polluted, you keep reading, brother.
I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou.
Hold on. It's polluted. So this is polluted, contaminated with harmful or poisonous substances. Yeah, that's when you're dealing with that adder, that snake, that serpent. See that? Go ahead. And then look, tainted, corrupted. Lord corrupted his own, you see? It's crazy, man. Go ahead. Look, that blight goes into plants. That's when the plant is infected. Go ahead. And lacking water. Go ahead.
Isaiah 47 and 6. I was wroth.
Malnourished.
I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
Very heavily, he said. Man, go ahead.
And thou saidst, I shall be a lady forever. So thou didst not lay these things to thy heart.
Oh my goodness.
Neither didst thou
that's it. Because we just want to hear how we suffer. The Haggai 1 and 6.
This is Haggai chapter 1, verse 6. It says, ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
Yeah, man, we suffering real bad right now. Give me Zechariah 1:15. This is Baruch 3 and 9. So the brother get it. It says, behold, verse 8. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. It says, where thou hast scattered us, for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God. You know? Ooh, man. Verse 10, it says, how happened it, Israel, that thou art in thine enemy's land, that thou art waxing old in a strange country? that thou art defiled with the dead, that thou art counted with them that go down into the grave. Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom. See that? For if thou hadst walked in the way of God, the Heavenly Father, thou shouldest have dwelled in peace forever. See that? Learn where wisdom is, where is strength, and where is understanding, that thou mayest know also where is length of days and life, and Uslaki, where is the light of the eyes and peace. So yeah, because that's what the 1/3 have recognized. That's why we coming back to the Lord weeping. You know what I'm saying? And even if you ain't physically doing it anymore, because shit, you damn near find yourself crying some days sitting in this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about this crap. You ready to get the hell out of here and go home. We're not supposed to be here. We was not supposed to be here. We was brought here on fucking slave ships, man. And then the damn Northern Kingdom, they sailed their asses over here because they was getting their asses kicked in the damn fucking captivity. We was not supposed to be here. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you're not from here. We're not supposed to be here, man. We're not at home, man. Your soul will never be at rest, ever. And your power, your whole point of existence is disconnected from your ass right now. He's hiding his face, but he started slowly revealing. But it's all being furthered by this goddamn place we at, by these damn heathens. Which brother got? Go ahead, brother. Zechariah 1:15.
Zechariah chapter 1 and verse 15.
I thought you had it, but go ahead. Go ahead.
And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease.
Come on.
For I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction.
Give me Isaiah 54 and start at 1, brother. So yeah, one more time.
Zechariah 1 and 15. I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. For I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction.
Help forward the affliction. See that? So it's this place in these damn heathens, man. So-called, and that's the top heathen is the damn devil, so-called white man, Esau. Go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 1.
Come on.
Sing, O barren, thou that didst not bear.
Where you at? Isaiah 54. Let me see. Where you? Whoa, where you at? Oh, go ahead. 55 and 1.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters.
Yeah, so are people thirsty? Why the hell are we thirsty? Give me Isaiah 32 real quick. Isaiah 32 and 6. It's this goddamn place, man. Matter of fact, start at 5, brother.
Isaiah chapter 32, verse 5.
You know what? Start at 3. Slocky.
Isaiah chapter 32, verse 3. And the eyes of them that see shall not be dim.
We can see everything. It's this place. It's exactly what we're saying it is. We see it, man. This gotta be it. This is definitely Egypt. Come on.
And the ears of them that hear shall hearken.
Yeah, see that? Because everything match up. The Lord, he gotta destroy this place. You right. That's right, brother. This is it. This is it. Go ahead.
The heart also of the rash shall understand knowledge.
And these other damn people gonna see. That's why they come up to us, because they know we're in the end. And we're the real Israelites. We're the Israelites. Come on.
And the tongue of the stammerers shall be ready to speak plainly. The vile person shall be no more called liberal.
Esau, because he's getting exposed. Come on. Nor
the churl said to be bountiful.
And bow means profane. That's going into Esau. Hebrews the 12th chapter tell you that. Come on.
For the vile person will speak villainy.
Yeah, he's a villain. See? Didn't we just read the scripture on that? Come on.
For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart.
Matter of fact, that was the definition to the word bastard. Villain. Come on.
And his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord.
Against who?
Against the Lord.
The Lord got the earth is older than this. You know what I'm saying? He uttering error against the Lord.
We came from monkeys.
Yeah, the Lord utter error against the Lord. Then they try to say the Lord did something wrong. You see what I'm saying? He uttered error against the Lord, man.
Doesn't the scriptures contradict themselves?
You talking about something he's saying?
No, I'm saying some Esau guy. They come and say, well, the book doesn't make, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. That's spot on. That's it. That's exactly what they be saying. You believe everything in there? Yeah. You take that literal?
and then as New Testament or Old Testament. So it's one book.
Like the Lord is Aaron in here. No, you Aaron, not knowing the scriptures. See what I'm saying? Know the power of God.
The Lord's not the author of confusion.
Exactly. Go ahead.
It says, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry.
So the vile person gonna do this. Come on.
And he will cause to drink.
He will cause what?
And he will cause the drink.
The what?
The drink.
Come on.
Of the thirsty.
Of who?
Of the thirsty.
Who's the thirsty? Mm-hmm. Come on.
To fail.
Give me Matthew. I got it real quick. This is Matthew in the 5th chapter and the 6th verse. Matthew 5 and 6. Blessed are they that which do hunger and thirst after righteousness. So that's the drink, man. There's these words. You see what I'm saying? Because it's the declared things that are right. For they shall be filled. You see what I'm saying? He gonna cause us to fail. He gonna cause us to get off the internet. You see what I'm saying? He gonna cause the books to go away. They show you that in that movie Fahrenheit 401 with Michael B. Jordan, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother. Isaiah 55.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Ho, everyone that thirsted.
Yep. See? After what? Go ahead.
Come ye to the waters.
Yep.
And he that had no money,
mm-hmm.
come ye.
Yep.
Buy.
Because the scriptures tell us that we pay for bread for our own. We paying money for our own water. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. You got it.
Ho, everyone that thirsted, come ye to the waters.
Yep.
And he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat. Yeah, come buy wine.
If you ain't got no money. This is Lamentations 5 and 4. It says, I'm gonna start at 1. It says, remember, O Lord Yahweh, what has come upon us. You see what I'm saying? Consider and behold our reproach. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our houses to aliens. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows. That's because of this place, our enemy, the adversary, man. They entered into this, you know what I'm saying, the gates of Jerusalem. We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. You know what I'm saying? We have given the hand to the Egyptians and to the Assyrians, man, to be satisfied with bread, man. Woo! Servants have ruled over us, and there is none that don't deliver us out of their hand. Like the Lord said, man. So there you go, man. You can't make this up. So the Lord got to get rid. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Go ahead.
Isaiah 55, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Ho, everyone that thirsted,
Yep.
come ye to the waters. And he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat.
Because you ain't supposed to be paying for no damn water, man. How the hell you paying for water is free? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
See that? No, you got it.
Wherefore do you spend money for that which is not bread?
Yeah, because the Lord said you can't even live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Lord, man. Because if you read this, you will learn that you're not even really eating bread. You know what I'm saying? This food polluted any goddamn way. That's why he said he polluted his inheritance. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be polluted by eating polluted things. The Lord put us in these situations, but it's being furthered by the damn devil, man. You see what I'm saying? And he don't want to give us over because we've been powering everything for so long. So you can go ahead and bring that out, that Exodus.
This is Exodus chapter 5 and verse 2. It says, and Pharaoh said, who is the Lord?
See, Esau. See that? That's how he get down. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
He said, and Pharaoh said, who is the Lord, that I should obey his voice to let Israel go?
Yeah, he was saying, who is Yahweh? You know what I'm saying? Because they knew the name then. Come on.
I know not Yahweh, neither will I let Israel go.
Yeah, there you go, man. Why? Because look, you see all these cities they build me and all this, and I'm winning. You see what I'm saying? Because that's how Nebuchadnezzar, he got him thinking on that level. Like he couldn't be brought low. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you sadly mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. So go ahead and let's go ahead and get to this, man. All right? Give me Psalms 49:7. And give me Proverbs 13:8.
Okay. Which one you want first, like?
Let's see. 13:8. You give me Proverbs.
Okay.
No, you give me the Psalms. And then you give me the Proverbs. Proverbs 13:8.
So is the Psalms so like
49:11.
49:7. All right, go ahead, brother.
This is
Psalms first.
This is Psalms chapter 49, verse 7. None of them can by any means redeem his brother.
Yeah, man, because the title of this video, this lesson, is Paying America for His Children Back. You see what I'm saying? Which you could pretty much see why. Because this is the place that has, done this to us. But real quick, before we get it, let's cap that off. Give me Revelations in the 18th chapter, I believe. We're going to cap this off. The shit's going to go down, bro. Give me Revelation. Give me the 24th verse.
18 and 24. Mm-hmm. All right, come. It's Revelation chapter 18, verse 24.
Matter of fact, give me 4 real quick.
Okay.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
Man, just give me 3. Just give me 3, man.
God.
Come on.
Revelation 18 and 3.
Yep.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
All nations. Come on.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Yep.
The merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of the delicacies.
Meanwhile, Israelites being oppressed throughout all this. Because how are they waxing rich? Through our labor. You see what I'm saying? How are they doing it? That's why everybody coming here and they got these servants ruling over us. All because of this place of America, man. In the so-called white man who's the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, prime and number one enemy. Because he know he Esau, and he know we Jacob. So of course he gonna have everybody gang up on us. That's what the Psalms 83rd chapter told us. See what I'm saying? Now go ahead and keep going, brother.
Come. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. It said, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
You know this gotta be heavy. You got the voices from heaven. You see what I'm saying? Because he said, no man gonna save Israel. So this don't went too far, bro. Go ahead. What they doing to our people?
Come out of her, my people.
Our people don't even want their hair color no more, man. Think about that shit. Our people sick, man. They don't even want us to know who we are.
Any kind of means at all.
This shit is crazy. Like that shit should make you really you need to sit down and think about these things, man.
Right.
So one thing, talk about it and read, but you gotta think about this shit, man. This shit is really happening before your eyes. So when the fucking destruction comes, you ain't gonna really be on the level to see why. But the Lord is that's why He's allowing the time to play out in such a way so everybody can see this shit. He like, you see this shit? You see this shit? You see what they doing? You see what they doing? He tells us that in the Psalms, the 14th chapter. The Lord looked down and He seen. Matter of fact, give me that real quick. Psalms 14, start at 1. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 14, verse 1. It says, the fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works.
Come on.
There is none that doeth good.
See that? Come on.
The Lord looketh down.
That's what I want. What verse you in?
2.
Go ahead.
The Lord looked down from heaven upon the children of men.
See all the inhabitants of the earth. He looked down. He checking everything up. Like, you see this? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
To see if there were any that did understand.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead.
And seek the Most High.
Let's go ahead.
They are all gone aside.
All of them. All these goddamn heathens, man. Only people left is the remnant, man. Go ahead.
They are all together become filthy.
Yep. And what happened the first time. The Lord, what was the results of the first time? The flood, man. Go ahead.
There is none that doeth good.
Yep.
No, not one.
Go ahead.
Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge?
That do what?
Who eat up my people?
Whose people?
My people?
Come on.
As they eat bread?
That's revelation, man. That's how they waxing rich, man. Through the delicacies of her abundance. They eating us up, man. We the damn riches, man. You know what I'm saying? So you get us, you hit a jackpot. That's why. So the damn devil, he ain't finna let it go, man. Him not letting us go is him not telling you who you are.
I say it's crazy because this whole empire, literally, based off of us doing stuff for him.
Go ahead, brother. Revelation in the 18th chapter.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 4.
And that's right.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye.
And the people is the 1/3, because he's gonna destroy the 2/3, because they holding us back. They keeping us here. You see what I'm saying? That's why it already had to be written. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of all these niggas, and I'm gonna keep my babies. I'm bringing these niggas back. They're gonna be my babies. You know what I'm saying? Back through them. That's how you gonna do it. I'm telling you, Jake would have brothers be saying that, but that shit is so true. Jake will have us here to fucking 33,500, man. Brother, that's brother say, you know, if we was had to wake up the whole house, if we was had to be used to wake up the whole house of Israel, the whole house of Israel, do you know how long we would be here? Because a new Israelite born every day on top of that. That's another dummy. You know what I'm saying? They keeping us here too. Shit is crazy, man. You gotta really realize these things, man. Ain't nothing for the Lord to just hit the button. You know what I'm saying? Be like, nah, you need to see what I see. Are you seeing this? The scriptures say the Lord is bad. He's angry with the wicked every day. He said, where is the scribe? Where is the, etc.? Where is the disputer of this world? Have not God made foolishness the wisdom of this world? Why ain't nobody saying that? Do y'all not see this? You not see what they doing to my people? Do all y'all heathens this? Damn, is nobody gonna take this to mind? The Bible only talk about the Israelites, but nobody want to talk about the Israelites. And in the same breath, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indian people are nothing. And I'm only talking about the 1/3. That includes us too. Because in their head, you ain't no 1/3. You ain't even an Israelite. You just another black, so-called Latino, Native American Indian. That's it. Go ahead, brother. Because we'll keep going. Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 4.
Yep.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
That's right.
And that ye receive not of her plagues.
Yep, because this shit's gonna go down. Go ahead.
For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High God hath remembered her iniquities.
Now jump to 24. Matter of fact, jump to jump to 9.
9. Revelation chapter 18, verse 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and live deliciously with her. Deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her.
They gonna be in Lamentations. They gonna have Lamentations gonna be about them now. Come on. Go ahead.
When they shall see the smoke.
Lamentations. Put it like that. Go ahead.
When they shall see the smoke of her burning.
I jump down to verse 15, bro. Shut up.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 15.
Mhm.
It says, the merchants of these things, which were made rich by her, shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment.
Yeah, all these heathens. You see, everybody come here, but if you keep coming here, that's the longer we gonna stay here. That's the harder our job gonna be. Why you think it's harder at work during these so-called holidays? And your black ass is there, you see what I'm saying, humping and sweating. Because these merchants come in there buying stuff for their store, decorations. Sir, can you help me? Not even caring that she's a heathen. The Bible exists. God has a chosen people. Oh, and you're actually one of them. Well, sir, where's your manager? Get you fired. You see what I'm saying? All type of shit like that. When you weren't even making enough to begin with. That's how it's going down, man. And not only that, give me verse 24.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 24. It says, and in her,
Give me 20, Slocky.
Verse 20, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High hath avenged you on her.
Wow, 24.
Verse 24, and in her was found the blood of prophets and of saints.
See, that's all they do is kill our people, man. We don't get no justice, man. You see what I'm saying? We don't get no damn justice. I got something real quick. This is Isaiah 45 and 25. In the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh shall all the seed of Israel be justified and shall glory. So they're gonna keep killing us and not do and that's gonna be it, as the scriptures say. This is Zechariah 11 and 5. I'm gonna start at 4. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, my God, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord. Buy them rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. You see what I'm saying? So Lil Wayne don't give a damn when our people get shot down. You see what I'm saying? That nigga said that, man. He don't even see color or some bullshit he said. Some shit, it was something like that. That nigga said that, man. Lord gonna kill that dude, bro. But
he said Esau saved him when he was a kid.
I got something for his ass real quick. This is spot on. This is Proverbs 29 and 26. It's lucky. So yeah, that's it. Proverbs 29 and 26. Many seek the ruler's favor, but every man's judgment cometh from the Lord. So yeah, Donald Trump got you out, but you got a judgment written, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That blind, dirty hair in your head, man. Let's go ahead and get to it. Just give me the Psalms 47 and 6 real quick. So they're not gonna let us go, man. Clearly, because this gonna keep making that bread and butter, man. Look, your ass getting on to outer space. You know what I'm saying? At some point, they couldn't even do that. How was they able to get to that point? Through the blood, sweat, and tears of the saints, man. See that? Come on.
Psalm chapter 47, verse 6.
Yep.
Sing praises to God, the Most High. Sing praises. Sing praises unto our King.
49 and 7.
Psalm chapter 49, verse 7. None of them can by any means redeem his brother.
Start it. Jump up some. Let me see. All right. Now jump down to 6. Yep.
Psalm chapter 49 and 6. They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches.
See? That's it. But they tell you that the riches ain't gonna profit in the day of wrath. And what's the day of wrath? When the Lord pays America, pays with America for his children back, man. Go ahead.
None of them can by any means redeem his brother.
See that? That's how, to show you pretty much how ransoms work, right? And how much your money don't mean nothing. Your FRN don't mean nothing. Your chip. You can't get the Lord to chip himself and transact with you for us back. That shit ain't going down like that. So your money means nothing. Because when somebody died, you can't buy them back from the Lord. Because when someone dies, their soul goes back to the spirit. The spirit, the dust goes to the earth, returns to the ground, and the spirit returns to he who gave it, man. You see what I'm saying? To tell you in Job the 12th chapter that who not know in all of this that the hand of the Lord had wrought this. And in his hands is the spirit of every living thing, man. You see what I'm saying? And he ain't transacting with people off no damn money for spirits. That ain't how it goes. You can't buy the Holy Spirit. You see what I'm saying? And you can't buy a nigga back when he take him out. You see what I'm saying? So you ain't nothing. So we just need to understand what a ransom is. Because paying with America for his children back. The ransom for our return, we'll end on that. Go ahead.
It says, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to God a ransom for him.
See, God ain't dealing with that, man. He ain't dealing with ransoms with your money. He don't move like that. That's it.
Come on.
Go ahead, brother.
It's in Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 8. The ransom of a man's life are his riches, but the poor hear.
One more time, brother.
Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 8.
Come on.
The ransom of a man's life
Come on.
are his riches.
See that? The ransom of a man's life are his riches. Because that's usually how it go down. You watch the movie Paid in Full, which is based off a real event that happened. The little boy in the movie, he's known as Sonny on the movie, but his brother was making a lot of money. His uncle ended up kidnapping him and threatening his life. His Salaki, let me say it again. The little boy Sonny on the movie was kidnapped by his own uncle, so he can pretty much use him as blackmail for his older brother, for Sonny's older brother who was making the money, known as Mitch. You see what I'm saying? And what was he using to get the money? His life, the little boy's life. One more time, brother.
Proverbs 13 and 8. The ransom of a man's life are his riches.
See that? So that's what the ransom is. Give me the word ransom real quick. The word ransom. The brother got it. Mahar got it. But anyway, one more time on that, brother. You gotta let this sink in. And then there's parts in this we touching. Come on.
Proverbs 13 and 8. The ransom of a man's life.
Yep. Of whose life?
A man's life.
Come on. See, the Most High, not a man. You see what I'm saying? He's not a man that he should lie. He's not the man of on this realm. You see what I'm saying? He's something higher and above. Go ahead, brother. Keep going.
The ransom of a man's life are his riches.
Yep. And the brother of war, he got it right here too. You see? So that's what the ransom of man's life, his man's riches. The ransom of a man's life is his riches. Now, what is a ransom? It's at the bottom.
It says a ransom, a sum of money.
This is from the brother of war. Go ahead.
A sum of money or other payment demanded or paid for the release of a prisoner.
Yeah, so it's the payment. It's the required payment for the release of something, for the release of a prisoner. So the release of a man's life, for the payment to release a man's life is riches. But that's on this realm. You see what I'm saying? That's on this realm, man. That ain't, the Lord ain't dealing like that, man. Real quick, this is Isaiah 55 and 8. Salakia. 55 and 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts. You see? Neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord Yahweh. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. See that? So the Lord ain't operating on this little petty level, man. That's all about a damn carnal man. You got the sons of God, you got the sons of the man, you got the sons of the wicked, sons of perdition. See that? Go ahead. You can read that one more time, brother.
Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 8. And then the ransom of a man's life are his riches, but the poor hear not rebuke.
That's it. Go ahead, brother.
This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 35. He will not regard any ransom.
Woo! See that? The Lord will not regard any ransom, man. Because he ain't operating on this level, man. But, hold on. It's a payment, man. The Lord already said that, man. When you go into Jeremiah, the 25th chapter, the Lord already said it's a payment for what the fuck these people have done, man. Led by the so-called white man. Let's go back to that really quick. Jeremiah and the 25th chapter. And 14, it says, I'm gonna start at 13. It says, and I will bring upon that land all my words which I have pronounced against it, even all that is written in this book, which Jeremiah hath prophesied against all the nations. For many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them also, and I will recompense, see that? Them according to their deeds and according to the work of their own hands. See what I'm saying? Now, one more time on that. Bible Kashab.
Proverbs.
What he read, he got it.
Back to the Proverbs a lot.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 6 and 35. He will not regard any ransom.
See that? Who's the he? He's talking about the Most High. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts.
Why? Because a gift blinded the heart, man. See that? How the Lord gonna not keep his own knowledge, wisdom, and understanding? But he said his ways are not your ways. That's what got to be understood. So with that being said, give me Sirach 44 and 17.
All right.
Hold on. Sirach. Give me Sirach 44 and 17, and give me Isaiah 52 and 3.
Which one you want first?
Woo! Man. Oh, man. 2. One more. Salakia. Bear with us 1 second. 2 and 3. Oh, my goodness. Give me Isaiah. You give me the Sirach. You give me Isaiah 52, 53, 52 and 3. Salakia.
Start with 52 and 3.
No, the Sirach first.
44 and 17.
Yeah.
This is Sirach chapter 44, verse 17. It says, Noah was found perfect and righteous. And
Who?
Noah.
See that? Now, Noah is pretty much the protege of the remnant. You see, the Lord dealing with remnants. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Kind. Noah was found perfect and righteous.
Mm-hmm.
In the time of wrath, he was taken in exchange.
In a time of what?
In the time of wrath.
What happened?
He was taken.
Who was taken?
He was taken.
Go ahead.
In exchange.
In what?
In exchange.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead.
For the world.
So what was the payment for that precious soul, Noah? You see what I'm saying? The world. You ain't got enough to give to the Lord, man. You don't have enough to give to the Lord. You can't buy time. Your foot gonna slide in due time. So the Lord is about to pay with America back for his children back, man. That's why Noah's still being mentioned. He represents the hopeful elect, man. The Lord's elect. The ones that's going to be saved. Give me Zechariah 13 and 8 real quick. Focus up. Go ahead.
Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
See the third. See that?
And I will bring the third part through the fire.
Do what?
Through the fire.
Now, how is America going down? Ultimately by fire. Come on.
And will refine them as silver is refined.
See that? He gonna bring us through the fire. So when this place is going down, right? Pretty much the exchange is gonna be like a handoff. Here, you take this fire, I get my babies. You see what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. The Lord gonna pay you with fire. You see what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. Give me real quick, give me 2nd Ezra in the 16th chapter. Scourges are sent for amendment. real quick. Second Ezra 16 and 19. You got it?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 19.
Oh man. Give me one. Give me verse 1.
Second Ezra chapter 16 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
Woe be unto thee, Babylon,
Come on.
and Asia.
Come on.
Woe be unto thee, Egypt.
There you go. Egypt, man. See?
And Syria.
Give me 19.
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 19. Behold, famine and plague.
Matter of fact, give me 14 real quick.
Verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth.
It's payback. This is how, because it's the required payment to get us out of here. Come on.
Verse 19.
Come on.
Behold, famine and plague,
Come on.
and tribulation,
See that? Come
and
on.
anguish
Come on.
are sent as scourges
Come on.
for amendment.
See that? To make it right. Cha-ching. When the cash register close, you know you done paid. They finna hand you the shoe box, give you the receipt. Yeah, I finally got them. Finally got them shoes. So how it's gonna go down on this? Because the Lord's hiding all that shit. Nukes. Well, before the nukes, plagues, famine. You like, all this shit going down. It's the Lord paying for his people back. That's the only way. And then ultimately, for America, beam up. See what I'm saying? That's when the cash register closed. Like the Lord said, when he come, the foolish virgins, the door gonna close. That's like the door to the cashier. You ain't get, that's it. You already paid. And then no refunds. See what I'm saying? The shit over with, man. Go back to where we was just at, Bible Shop. I think you was reading something. We don't need that no more. Second answer, we done with that.
Iraq.
Okay, Con. Who was reading last before that? Or was it me?
It was me. I was at 44 and 17.
Go ahead.
I was reading Zechariah 13 and 8.
That was it. That's right. You got it.
Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord,
Come on.
2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Come on.
But the third shall be left therein.
Yep.
I will bring the third part through the fire.
See that? See that? Come on. Beam it up. Come on.
And will refine them as silver is refined.
See that? Come on.
And will try them as gold is tried.
Yep. It's still a test for us. Come on.
They shall call on my name.
Who shall call upon his name?
They shall call on my name,
Yep.
and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people.
Yeah. And who has the Lord's name? Real quick. I got something real quick. This is Sirach 17 and 10. And the elect shall praise his holy name. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, they shall call on my name,
Mm-hmm.
and I will hear them.
The elect. See that? Because only the elect gonna have the name. How about you? Come on.
I will say, it is my people.
It is my people. See that? Come on.
And they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my power.
Bahashim Yahushua. See what I'm saying? Now go ahead, brother.
This is Sirach chapter 44, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Noah was found perfect and righteous.
Ooh, yeah, man. See what I'm saying? That's how the elect gonna be. Come on.
In the time of wrath.
In the time of what?
Of wrath.
See that? The time of Jacob's trouble. See what I'm saying? The thing that has been is that what shall be. So you don't know an Israelite. Come on.
He was taken in exchange.
He was taken. Come on.
He was taken in the exchange.
Here you go, bro.
For the world.
For the what?
For the world.
Woo. You want the Lord? You want Noah? Well, I gotta get a world. See that? Go ahead, brother. That's that. Hey, man. That's how the Lord is He's finna give the world. What world, man? Go back to 2 Ezra 6 and 9, man. Go back to 2 Ezra 6 and 9. Baba Kushar. He said for the world, man.
2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 9.
Go ahead.
For Esau is the end of the world.
He gonna give Esau, man. He gonna give Esau his world. Go ahead.
For Esau is the end of the world,
So-called white man, man.
and Jacob
Come on.
is the beginning of it that followeth.
That's it, man. Go ahead, brother. Isaiah 52:3.
Isaiah chapter 52, verse 3.
Come on.
For thus said the Lord Yahweh.
Woo! He said iron sharpeneth iron, man. He ain't dealing with no FRNs. He giving up people. He giving up places. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, give me something real quick. Give me Isaiah 47:3. Isaiah 47:3. 47 and Salaki, we jump there real quick. No, it ain't 44. Give me Isaiah 44 and Salaki 43 and give me 4. Baba Kishah.
Isaiah 43, verse 4.
Man.
Since thou was precious.
Man, hold on. Give me 1. Woo! Oh man, go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 43, verse
See,
1.
we could have just got straight into it, but the Lord, he got to sift people out. He got to sift the fakes out, the people that ain't really listening. People come in and leave. Fuck you. May the Lord kill you if you ain't under the elect, man. May the Lord kill you if you don't respect his word. May Yahweh Shah destroy your ass, man. Fuck you. Straight up. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah chapter 43, verse 1.
And you devils really the only ones that listen anyway, man. Go ahead.
But now, thus saith the Lord,
And
Yahweh,
mm-hmm.
that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee,
Yep.
O Israel.
Yep.
Fear not, for I have redeemed thee.
For who has redeemed me?
For I have redeemed thee.
Woo, buy back, man. He said, no man shall buy you, man. You see what I'm saying? No man gonna buy you, man. Buy you. Lord, niggas drop bags and, man, I dropped 10 bags on my baby Louis Vuitton. You see what I'm saying? No, man, the Lord, that ain't nothing, man. He gonna tell you how the Lord feel about his woman, because he said the Lord compares his woman to a comely woman, man. Tell you that in Jeremiah the 6th chapter. You see what I'm saying? I have likened the daughter of Israel to a comely and delicate woman, man. Go ahead. Come on.
It says, for I have redeemed thee.
Yep.
I have called thee by thy name.
Ooh, come on.
Thou art mine.
Man, come on.
When thou passest through the waters,
oh man, don't that sound familiar? Come on.
I will be with thee.
That's Egypt. Come on. Woo.
And through the rivers,
woo, come on.
They shall not overflow thee.
Oh man, that's going to the people. Come on. Come on.
When thou walkest through the fire,
oh man, that's when them nukes hit. That's when the heat is really up. Come on.
Thou shalt not be burned.
Woo,
neither shall the flame kindle upon thee.
And then it's going into the word too, because this word can burn you, man. You see what I'm saying? But iron sharpeneth iron. So I mean, you able to maneuver through the scriptures and be good. It ain't burning you, man. It's gonna burn a nigga up that's made to be wood and fuel. You see what I'm saying? You're fire itself because you got the spirit. Go ahead.
Neither shall the flame kindle upon thee.
See, the flame ain't gonna kindle upon you. The nukes, come on.
For I am the Lord, thy power.
Yep, because he created all that. Come on.
The Holy One of Israel.
See, of Israel. Come on.
Thy Savior.
Come on. Woo, come on.
I gave Egypt.
Oh man, go ahead.
For thy ransom. I gave Egypt.
Come on.
For thy ransom.
For whose ransom?
For thy ransom.
He gave what?
I gave Egypt.
The Lord spent how much?
For thy ransom.
No, I
Egypt.
gave Egypt, man. It's simple.
He dropped Egypt.
That man dropped Egypt, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me Psalm 75 real quick, brother. Give me Psalm 75. Man, bro. 75 and 7.
God. Psalm 75, verse 7. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another.
Ooh, see that? Man, bro.
Lord, too cold.
He ain't, Lord, what's a bag? Jay talking about, man, I'm in my bag. The Lord dropping nations, man. He set down one, he put down one to set up another. You know, put down like a down payment. You see what I'm saying? Ooh, a down payment. He's paying you by putting you down. A down payment. Because look, everybody exalted gonna be put down. You know what I'm saying? That's the Lord paying niggas back. You see what I'm saying? Ultimately for who? Because when you paying something, it's for exchanging something. See that? And it's for who? It's us and Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai is of his people, man. He not only he's the only begotten son, meaning the first spirit he ever created, only spirit he created. Yahweh Shai did everything after that. But the Lord Yahweh Shai is an Israelite, man. So this is how much this gotta happen. You see what I'm saying? One more time on that, brother.
Con. For I am the Lord thy God,
Oh man, the damn shit died. Come on.
the Holy One of Israel.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother. Take it from the top.
Con. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 3. For I am the Lord thy God, thy power, the Holy.
It's working. Is
Con.
it gonna keep working? All right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. We finna finish anyway.
So we back at it. So
Con.
Isaiah chapter 43, verse 3.
Yep.
For I am the Lord thy power, the Holy One of Israel, thy Savior. I gave Egypt for thy ransom, Ethiopia and Seba for thee, since thou was precious in my sight.
Read that one more time, man.
Isaiah 43 and 3. For I am the Lord thy power, the Holy One of Israel, thy Savior. I gave Egypt for thy ransom, Ethiopia and Seba for thee.
Lord gave all that, man. You see what I'm saying? He played with nations. See that? Because we was precious in his sight. He really wanted us. Come on. You said it.
Since thou was precious in my sight.
See that?
Thou hast been honorable.
See that?
And I have loved thee. Woo. Therefore,
Yep.
will I give men for thee.
Will he give what?
Will I give men for thee.
Woo.
And people for thy life.
Man, see that? Because what is a ransom? You see what I'm saying? The required payment for the release of a person's life. You see what I'm saying? So that's why he said, no man shall buy you, because man ain't got enough. Man. He ain't got what it takes. You see what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and finish this out.
Isaiah 52.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah chapter 52 and verse 3. For thus saith the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money.
Yeah, see that? Because he gonna use people. What people? America, man. What's the main people keeping the Israelites down, man, and keeping the the unrighteousness from coming forth? That's why, in order for Yahushua to come back and set up the government, you know what I'm saying, his kingdom, in which we're joint heirs with him, he got to destroy. America got to be destroyed, man. These nations got to be put in slavery. Esau got to be put in a position where he's going to be eradicated, man. And that's in slavery, hardcore bondage, man. Give me the Proverbs 21 and 18. And then we got one more. We're going to close this out. Lord willing, it's been edifying, man. You know?
All right, fine. This is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
That's the time. Okay. Count them there. Proverbs chapter 21 and 18. The wicked shall be a ransom for the righteous.
See, the wicked going to be a ransom, man. That's going to be the damn devil, bro. Go ahead.
And the transgressors for the upright.
See, and the transgressors for the upright, man. So he put it down one and set it up another. See what I'm saying? Lord dropping down payments out here. See what I'm saying? And then give me Hosea 13 and 14.
Hosea chapter 13, verse 14. I will ransom them for the power of the grave.
Man, he going one more time on that.
Hosea 13 and 14. I will ransom them from the power of the grave.
See, he gonna ransom. He's gonna ransom. Let me see where you at real quick. Make sure I say this right. Come on. Yeah, the place of the breaking forth of children. Yep. Woo, that's it. So it's talking about Esau. Go ahead.
I will ransom them from the power of the grave.
Yep.
I will redeem them from death.
And that's going into Esau, because the previous verse talked about the children. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
O death, I will be thy plagues.
Yep.
O grave, I will be thy destruction.
Yep. And really, he gonna ransom us from the power of the grave, meaning he gonna give our old bodies. You see what I'm saying? In order for us to get that immortality and not die anymore, because death wants us too. You see what I'm saying? So once the Lord destroys this, it all goes simultaneously. Once he destroys this place, once he pays the ransom, all these heathens, you know, in the form of all these heathens suffering, that's the Lord paying. He's going to drop all that. He's going to drop heathen suffering, famine, tribulation. You see what I'm saying? He's going to drop tests for us. You see what I'm saying? If we really deserved all that, which we're going to elect do, we're going to get it. That's the whole nation going to get it. Then he gonna drop Esau's world, man. You see what I'm saying? And then that's when America gets destroyed by the nukes. Yahushua comes back, and then the last thing he gonna ransom is our bodies. He gonna ransom death, meaning he gonna give our bodies as that last. You see what I'm saying? Payment. He gonna give all old Israelite. He gonna give all Israelite bodies. Currently, all Israelite bodies to the grave. You see what I'm saying? And that's going to be the ransom for us to get that immortality. That's why flesh and blood shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven, man. You see what I'm saying? We got to get new bodies. And that's going to suffice the grave. That's going to be enough for us to become immortal again. So after all that, just shedding these bodies. It's going to be crazy. So Lord willing, it's been edifying, man. Hey, man. Ain't even no more to say. Lord's he's finna pay. The Lord is about to pay. He's paying America. He's finna pay with America for his children back, man. You can mark every scripture brought out, man. You can mark that. It says the ransom for our return is destroying America, rulers, animals, and death. Because it tell you in Jeremiah the 50th chapter, the sword is upon everything here. Everything and everybody here, man. So that's your gold, his name is goldfish, your pet hamster, your damn iguana, the trees, everything here, man. The Lord gonna drop all that. You see what I'm saying? In order for us to, be redeemed. See that? So Lord willing, it's been edifying. We're gonna go ahead and close out. Say shalom, give our honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father in the name of His Son. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wahakodash Rakah. Till next time, shalom.
Shalom.